Hi, my name's Brie'Anne May. I've been a classroom teacher for 10 years, and in those 10 years, I've been in 4 different schools, and all 4 of those schools have used Google services almost exclusively. I mean, I do know how to use Microsoft Office, but today we're talking about Google for education. So I just wanted to go over the ways that I use different Google products in my classroom on a daily basis. Some of the Google tools that I use on a daily basis in my classroom include Google Classroom, Google Slides, Gmail, Google Chrome extensions, Google Drive, and Google Calendar. I'm going to go through each one of these and just give you a little summary of how I use them in the classroom daily. The first Google tool that I use on a daily basis in my classroom is Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a space where I can put all of my students' assignments and also links to resources, whether that be documents or websites. It also integrates tons of tech tools, different subscription services. You can import your Google Classroom rosters right into certain tech tools. Others can be used right inside of Google Classroom. I really like Google Classroom for its ability to provide evidence of not only your students' work, but also your work as a classroom teacher. And I am excited that they've added a newer feature that creates a meet space right inside the classroom, the individual classroom. So you can create a Google Meet space just for that classroom during your class period for those virtual or blended students. 2 of the Google apps that are always open in my tabs are Gmail and Google Drive. And Gmail is a necessity basically for anybody these days. But I did want to show you, if you look over here, this is like a little sidebar on your Gmail, and you can add your calendar. And I use these Keep Notes. The second little thing there is a notepad type of program that Google has called Keep. I use that all the time. It's a great place to keep track of notes, like sticky notes. And then up here, you can see that I have a bunch of labels in my Gmail. So like on Google Classroom, it will send you certain notifications, and I just have them filtered into some labeled folders. Also, I wanted to talk about Google Drive. Obviously, Google Drive is a great place to store all of your things, but Google has also created workspaces within Google Drive, and also it gives you like a priority list across the top if you want to look at it that way. I use both of those things just as a way to organize my thoughts on a daily basis. Lastly, I wanted to talk about calendar and extensions. I would be lost without my Google Calendar, but I did want to include some information that is useful in the classroom, especially the virtual or blended classroom, and that is how to create appointment slots, that you can create appointment slots in Google Calendar so that students can go in to that appointment calendar and make their own appointment with you for a Google Meet or just any kind of meeting. The other thing I wanted to touch on is Google Chrome extensions. I have a long list of extensions that I use. Some of them I use on a daily basis. I really enjoy using Bitmoji in my agenda slides and things like that. And some of them are very specialized extensions that are only used for very specific purposes. But Google Chrome extensions are just unprecedented. They're such a great resource to have around. And that is what I use from Google on a daily basis in my high school classroom. I hope you enjoyed.